And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Talking Piano. We're sitting here today in lovely St. Matthew's of Assisi. Yeah, St. Matthew's of Assisi's church here. Sitting at a lovely Baldwin piano here. Lovely big Baldwin of the Baldwin family, actually. It's where most of their fortune came from. All the brothers always resented the business, never decided to take on business, all got into acting. I, however, as you know, got into piano very young. I was drawn to it immediately. I can remember taking lessons. First lessons I ever took at the Schroeder School. One of the ugliest piano teachers I've ever seen. It was a shame, because as everyone knows, that's the relationship with piano teacher. You may not get to pick them, but you do have to hook up with them. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about piano. And as I was heading over here today, I was reminded of one of my favorite pieces. Hold on, let me get into it. Find the place. Because the piano's here, right? The piano's it's all right here. But it's also up here. It's kind of over here. It's sort of around. And it's here. It's over here. It's kind of behind. It's under. And it's here. And so sometimes you just have to find it. You just have to find it. Do the dishes. Virgo. Something, it's right in that. Something in that. It's right in there. It's right in. Dishes. Do the dishes. Man, I ain't promiscuous. Dishes. Virgo. It's something. It's right in this area. It's right in here. We're real close. Right in there. You know, it's interesting. A lot of people actually don't know the history of piano very much. Everybody hears about a lot of the composers and everything, and that's maybe what they know best, but actually it's interesting. Beethoven's father, Liam Beethoven, actually invented the piano. A lot of people don't know that. So when, Beethoven was composing symphonies at 2.5 years old, really, nobody knew what a symphony was. It was sort of like, it sounds more impressive than it was, because he was the only one, he was the best among nobody, so really, not that impressive. Here's one. Do you know what the word crescendo means? Yeah? Did you know that it actually comes from a Japanese word, crescendo? Yeah. It's actually Japanese. It actually means, it's like at the end of a kung fu film, when they have a big sort of power move finish right at the end, a crescendo. Yeah, like a big crescendo. And then the music community just stole it to mean like a big, but yeah. The thing that I love about the piano so much is that it's really easy. It's really just, it plays it for you. That's it. That was probably a song. Here's one, since we're talking about sort of history. I keep talking about history, and for all sort of newcomers to the piano, one of the first songs that many people learn, it's really easy, real recognizable. Whoops, hold on. And it goes from there, you get it. But it's called chopsticks. Originally, a lot of people don't know this, that was written by Chopin. Yeah, it's interesting. It was originally written by Chopin. He actually had quite a few sort of male escorts that he would sort of invite over and entertain and play piano with. And that was sort of a song that he wrote with them. And so a lot of people, when they got to know that song, they would call it Chopsticks, because obviously Chopin's nickname was Chop. And right, somehow it became Chopsticks over the years, but Chopsticks. You know, I've always loved the piano. I have, but the piano alone is really just, it's very one-dimensional. You really need more. The piano is really just, it's very sort of like foreplay. It's very much, it's very titillating. It's very much right here. But you need some drums under the piano. Kind of, you know, if the piano's foreplay, the drums kind of, they get it going. They get it in, they keep it going. You need those drums to kind of move you along, and then you need, once you got the drums, you got the foreplay kind of moving along, you need something like that saxophone. Saxophone's gonna be the big finish. Saxophone. You need that climax with that saxophone. Because that's just not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it. You need a little bit of extra. You need a little punch. You need a little of that saxophone to really get there. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for joining us for another episode of Talking Piano. Have a happy and a healthy, and don't forget to keep, tickling those keys. I don't know. Are we done? Jesus Christ, thank God.